This hasn't got anything to do with disappointment. Surely, I'm feeling sad for those who got injured, especially at the very last stage. And yeah, I feel for them. I was a player myself. I know how it is to be injured and not to be taking part. And yeah, this is a big stage, and I'm really sorry for them. That's all.
You got Portugal, we play Portugal.
So you are the only one asking?
We play Portugal in our first game. A lot of people are looking at the fact that Ciro and Co will be there. Are you under pressure against Portugal, your first game, first World Cup, you leading a national team in Ghana, playing Portugal first game?
It's pressure. I think pressure, first of all, is a privilege. A lot of people would like to be in my position, so the pressure is always there, but I think the pressure is more on their side because the whole world expects them to win, but I know that we can surprise them and give them something.
Coach, I know you've spoken about principles, and that we understand. But two players that have caught the eye, and two players that seem to be very dear to the hearts of Ghanaians, like Joseph Pinson and Jeremy Shaw. In as much as you've given a host of reasons as to why some people made the team, why others didn't make the team, don't you think it's a bit unfair for people to infer from those reasons to know exactly why those two didn't make it?
Okay, I think it's very, very unfair if you don't know the whole story to talk about it. This is very unfair.
So then you should tell us the whole story.
Huh?
What's the whole story?
So
The whole story. So you tell me what is going on with you and your wife at home. Why should I do this? You know, it's you know that this is not the way we build a team. We build a team is first of all is trust. If I would talk about a player, how would the players who are working with me would feel? Then they will think like also the same. Like I will talk about the player, he did this bad or did this wrong or whatever. It's not good. This is not the way you build a team. We have a chance to win against every team in the world if we are a team, if we stick together, if the players have trust in me and I can trust them.
Just on the dual nationals, because you had the privilege of being one yourself, I think the KPIs that you gave maybe is a bit, you have to be more specific for these dual nationals because of the time that they converted. And you had the opportunity to see some play. We didn't see the likes of Pfeiffer and now Ransford Konosdorfer, who came in for just 10 minutes, has been dropped. How was the thinking like, assessing some of these players, especially because they have such a limited time to show you what they're made of?
I see them every weekend. This is the first thing. The second thing is it was a whole process. It's not like, and it started even before. Our president was very, very, hardworking, like to get all these players. It's not like the players just drop into me. He proposed them and he was talking to them, and then at the last stage I come in. So it's a lot of hard work to convince players to come and play for Ghana, but at the end it's their decision. So, and also it's a little bit complicated because surely I have to look at every player. So I have to look at players from the local league, I have to look at players from Europe who are already there, and then also we look at, and it's difficult to satisfy all. I know that I will disappoint some players, this is for sure, but I think everybody tried his best to get the best squad possible.
Just talk about the task in Qatar.
Do they have opportunity at the World Cup?
Excuse me?
The locally based players that you've called, the two players.
It's performance. It's performance. It's not about local players or non-local players. It's performance. It's training. In the training, some may say, "Oh, this is just 3-4 days of training," but some players, and this is like what I want to tell everybody. Like you can impress me within 1, 2, 3 days if I see that you adapt to and you show that what I want to see, and then also put in your own style. It's really brilliant. This was. Let's say a player like Osman Bukari, when we played against Nigeria, before he was on standby, due to injuries, he came inside, and in the training, I was like, okay, he convinced me. I know that I can put him in. And he showed it in the game, I think, against Nigeria, and did well.
Coach, let's talk about the task in Qatar. We understand that we are in a very difficult group with Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. We are not in the best of states as it stands when you look at our last competitive tournament in the AFCON in terms of the Black Stars. How well do you think we can do in Qatar?
Like I said before, we have to take step by step. Versus the first match could be very crucial. So we do our best to win against Portugal. It will be very, very difficult, but it's possible. And I'm confident with the squad that we can do it. And then from this, we continue. we continue. But we have to take it step by step. And if we survive the group stage, at the end it depends on who we get also. And sometimes it's inches. If the ball goes post inside, post outside, this one we can't control. But we try to prepare the players as much as possible, and then I think we can have a successful World Cup.
Well, Coach, even as you qualify from the group, the game against Uruguay would be very crucial. Well, there are two approaches that you can take. Would you want to use the fact that the players will go out there and have revenge as your A option, or B, would you rather tell them that, hey, forget about that game 12 years ago and it's about today? What will be your approach?
I think the how we will go on the team on this game will very much be determined on how we played previous matches, the first two matches, because if it's different if we need a win, if we need a draw, if we are already through whatsoever. So we have to wait and see what demands this game will give us, and then we will see how we go on this game. But I think to talk about revenge, it's a little bit difficult because it's a long time ago, and we want to win every match, no matter who.
Colleagues, thank you.